Alright guys, I'm sitting in my aunt's basement using my Make Ready's tablet, so I don't know if any of this is going to work. So, let's take it for a test drive. Acceptable. Now, let's get to work. As AB is tangent to circle C, how do you know? As you know, we should go ahead and pause the video at this point and find out. Alright, we're back. Let's see what you did. Again, we're testing to make sure that's 90 degrees. So, 46 squared should equal 37 squared plus 28 squared. So I'm going to get my handy dandy calculator. And we get 46 squared is 2,116. And the other side is going to equal, again, plugging this all into my calculator. And we get 2,153. Are these the same? I think not. Not tangent. Boom. I'll tell you what, this little slate of mine is working pretty good. It's half the size as the normal one. So, I think I got my answers on the next page. Just check. Skadoosh. And indeed, they do not equal. So in order for AB to be tangent, it would have to be a quarter to CB, and triangle ABC would have to be a right triangle. It is not. So AB is not tangent to. Oh, what is this? What symbol is this? I know what it's supposed to be. Circle C. I don't know why my computer's doing this, but what else? If y'all couldn't tell, it's past midnight and I'm doing this video. So again, we're going to talk about segments and chords and whatnot. So how can I use property of segments to find the segment lengths? So recapping in this illustration, to the left and below, we're going to say that AX is a tangent segment. Okay. BX is a secant segment. And CX is an external secant segment. And BC is a chord. Again, just some vocabulary. You may or may not want to jot all that down, the picture, the vocabulary. Again, entirely up to you. Just getting some vocabulary under our belt. Naturally, you're going to want to pause the video. And naturally, I'm going to try to go as fast as I can because I want to go to bed. So, if two segments are tangent to a circle from the same external point, then the segments are congruent. The distance from B to A equals the distance from D to A. This is congruent to that, and these segments are tangent, which means they intersect 90 degrees right here. Okay, these are tangent segments. They will equal each other. Okay, moving on. So with that bit of knowledge, they're telling us to find BX. Well, someone's probably going to chew me out. There's no directions or given the fact that these are perpendicular and they're tangent. We can't assume it. But being that I'm talking to you, we are going to say they are 90 degrees, which makes them tangent, which means if AX is 15, BX should be 15. Okay. Boom. Again, go ahead and pause the video and try this one out. Okay, we're back. QR is tangent to circle C at R, and QS is tangent to circle C at S. Find the value of X. Guys, they're saying their tangent, which means this should equal that, which means we should go 3x plus 5, and that should equal 32. Subtract 5. Let's see, we get, what is it, 27. We got tree x, divided by tree, x equals 9. Easy peasy, pumpkin squeezy. Is that what they wanted? Find the value of x? Check. Check. How can we check? Plug that 9 in. 3 times 9 is 27, plus 5, 32. Boom. Get some. Ooh. Pause the video and try this one out. Alright, we're back. Guys, same setup. X squared equals 49. This should equal that. Solve. Should take square root. X equals 7. Okay. Now, I know you would argue plus minus. I already read your mind. Well, since we're dealing with distance, granted you can even have a negative 7 and after it's squared it turns positive. We're dealing with distance for this case. I'm going to argue we're going to keep this 7 for now. Positive 7. Okay. Moving on. Again, it's late at night. I would like to think this one looks tough. Here, we'll do this one together. Again, they should equal each other. Okay? So 2x squared minus 25 equals 25. So I'm just going to add 25 to both sides. Then we get 50 equals 2x squared divided by 2. Gotta scroll down a little bit. X squared equals 25. Take square root. Again, in this situation, could be plus or minus, but since we're dealing with distances, we're going to go with the positive answer. Fine. But, you know what? If it wanted to, it could be negative, because again, you're squaring it, so it doesn't really matter. So, keep all of this in mind. This one you make set up each other, but hey, I'm not going to solve it, because again, it's past midnight. I need to go to bed, because I got that conference tomorrow. Well, I can't say tomorrow, because it's today. Oh, boy. Chords intersect inside a circle, then the product of the lengths of the segments of one chord equals the products of the lengths of the segments of the other chord. Again, pause it when needed. So what they're saying is AE times ED should equal CE times EB. Another way to look at it is AB CD. Ugh, I don't like that. Let me try that again. AB equals CD. Okay. I think on the formula sheet I'm going to give you, it's going to be XY. But in the terms of you're having to memorize this, I'd rather you just think of ABCD. Okay? So pause the video, jot this down as needed, and let's get back to work. What the heck? Sorry about that. So, just to walk you through this one real quick, they're telling you AX is tree. They're telling you XC is 7. Again, this is not going through the center, because if it was, those would be radius or diameters. DX is 5, and they say find XB. I don't know what it is, put an X. So using our new formula, ABCD, A is going to be tree, B is 7, equals C, which is going to be 5 in my case, and times X. I'm going to multiply it out. 3, 7, that's 21, equals 5X, divide by 5. x equals 21 over 5. If you want that to be a decimal, again, depending on directions that will be given, you would have 4.2 equals x. Again, y'all need to be able to distinguish the difference. Exact answer, well, they're both kind of exact, but I'm not going to get into that argument. Saying you got your fraction answer and then your decimal. Okay? Oh, I got this. I'm yawning now. Then pause the video and try this one out. Hurry. I'm trying to go to bed here. Alright, I'm back. So, BX, CX, they're both 10. This is also a diameter. Flashbacks of properties much? AX is going to be tree. Oh boy, come on. Ugh. Let's try that again. Tree, and we're looking for AD. Oh, this is DX. AD is the whole thing. Pay attention to what's being solved for. So let's do our math. Again, AB equals CD. A is 10, B is 10, C is tree, DX is X. So that's 100 equals 3X. Divide by tree, and we get X equaling 100 divided by tree. Or, if we wanted that to be a decimal, we would say 33.33 equals X. But they want AD. We got to take that number, plug it in. We got to add it this segment to this segment to get the whole thing. So I'm just going to simply argue 33.33 plus 3, and we get 36.33. That's my final answer. Whew. All right, moving on. Again, pause the video. Start back up when you're ready. Oh, that felt good. I had shrimp and angel hair for supper. I think they went skimpy on my shrimp, and the angel hair was not that well. Not that well. Who says that? Not cooked all the way. Maybe it was cooked all the way. I don't know. Let's just say a can of ragu in my own angel hair, because I do have angel hair, would have been. Oh man, I'm getting distracted. All right, let's go back to work. Again, AB equals CD. I'll argue 5, 12 equals 6x. 7, 12, 60, 6x divided by 6. You get 10. And guys, I'm telling you, I've left you work. You've got to practice this. Got to practice this. I think this is the last one. If two secants intersect outside a circle, the product of the lengths of one secant segment and internal secant segment equals the product of the other secant segment and its external secant segments. What a tongue twisters. Let me show you the shortcut. Essentially what they're saying is AC times BC equals EC times DC. This is too much to remember. I like to think of this as the outside that I'll designate with an O. And you're multiplying it by the whole side. I'll designate that as W. Same thing for the bottom. W. Outside whole. Oh, ho. Ho, ho, ho. It's not ho, ho, ho. It's woo, woo, or whoa, whoa, depending on how you want to say it. I find this to be the easiest way to remember it. So, let's break this down. Just a second ago, we had the vertex on the inside. We're doing segments, not angles. And we said ABCD. Now that we have the vertex on the outside, again, still dealing with the segments, it's going to be whoa, whoa, or woo, woo, or really not sure how to say it. Okay? I will pause the video, jot these notes down, because you're going to need it. Again, W is the whole, O is the outside. WO is the formula we want to use. So, find the value of x. Again, vertex on the outside, we're going to use woo-woo or whoa-whoa. So, whole thing for this guy, 4 plus 6 is 10. So we got 10 times the outside, 6 equals whole thing, x plus 5 is how you would want to read that. So x plus 5 times the outside, which is just 5. Then you multiply, okay? We got 10 times 6, 60. Distribute the 5, we get 5x plus 25. Subtract 25. Draw your line, you get 5x. 60 minus 25 is 35. Divide that by 5 because we're solving for x and we're pros at this. 7. Is that what they wanted? Value of x, check. Boom. You know what's next. One for you to try on your own. But again, pause the video as needed so you can jot down the example. And we'll get back to you. Oh, I don't like that bracket. Try that again. That one's better. Again, pause the video as needed. While you're doing that, I'm just going to draw this flower. Shoot fire. That's a pretty good looking flower. All right, moving on. Oh, no, get back over there. Draw the picture and try solving. Go ahead and pause the video and try to work it out. All right, here we go. Vertex outside, which means you use woo-woo. So 8 plus 6 is going to be 14. So 14 times the outside, which is 6, equals the whole thing, which is x plus 7, and the outside is 7. Multiply it all out. 84 equals 7x plus 49. Again, because you distribute. I'm sorry that I'm having to talk softly. I hope you can hear this on the other end. Because, like I said, I'm in the basement and everyone's asleep and I'm trying to wake them up. So, subtract 49. And I hope they don't think I'm crazy. Sounds like I'm talking to myself late at night in the basement. We get 35. Sorry for the stray mark. Let's get rid of it. There we go. And divide by 7. We get 5. Shoot fire. I'm getting good at these. I lied. I guess we got one more to do. If a secant and a tangent intersect outside a circle, then the product of the lengths of the secant segment and its external segment equals the length of the tangent segment squared. Guys, I want you to see something. AC. This looks like that's right, whole thing. BC is the outside. This is DC. I want you to see something here. Check this out. This is technically the outside. But this whole segment is also the whole thing. Guys, I just wrote whoa again. It's squared, but you're doing the whole thing times the outside. Don't memorize another formula when you can just keep using woo-woo. But if not, whatevs. Try to remember on your own with the square. Totally entirely up to you. I just like saying woo-woo, woo-woo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Moving on. Again, if you wanted it, you could have paused it. You got the keys in front of you. So, walking you through this one, BX is going to be 24. CX is surety. They want to find AB. Again, following the woo-woo principle, whole thing up here, x plus 24. So x plus 24 is the whole thing, times the outside, which is 24, should equal the whole thing, which is 30, times the outside of the circle, which is 30 again. So multiply that out. This is 900, know that without a doubt. 24x, 24 times 24. I know it's less than 625. I'm going to use my calculator. 576. Subtract that because we're solving for x. This is so much fun. Minus 576. 324. Divide by 24 because we're solving for x. X equals, divide by 24, and we get 13.5. Man, I'm getting sleepy. All right, let's try the next one. You try it. I'm going to take a break. In fact, I'm going to check the time. Oh boy, I got to hurry and wrap this up. X, 10, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's go. Woo woo again. X plus 10. 10 equals 20 times 20. That's 400. 10x plus 100. Oh, I don't even need a calculator. I don't need a calculator. Calculator. Who needs a calculator? Not this guy. Who needs a calculator? Yeah, you. Not me. Ha ha. I love dividing by 10 because you just go whoosh and you get your answer. Again, pause the video as needed and jot down what you need. Why is this even popping up? Go away. Alright, I'm getting kind of tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Okay, look, I know this looks ugly. Just keep up the woo-woo principle. Whole thing over here is 18 times the outside, which is 8. The whole thing is 2x minus 17 plus 9. That is the whole thing. And if you're still having trouble with negatives and positives and whatnot, plug in your calculator and you get 2x minus 8. That is the whole thing times the outside, which is 9. Let me erase this cubic right here. And just solve for x. I'll work this one out since you caught me in a good mood and I really want to go to bed. So that's 144. 9, 2, 18x. 9, that's 72. Add 72 to both sides. Two 16, 18x divided by 18. X equals, oh boy, 12. Now that's not your final answer because I said find CE. And look, C to the E, we said was this guy right here. I'm putting in red. It's this guy right here. Take the shortcut. 2 times 12 minus 8. That's 24. 24 minus 8, 16. That's CE. That deserves a box. Remember, Read directions, see what they want you to solve for. This one real quick would be set up like 12. 4x plus 1 equals, running out of space over here. We'll move it down here. Not solving it because I want to go to bed. So 14, 3 plus 3x. Distribute, solve for x. You can do this. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm so done. Again, I am posting the answers for you. Or I think I've already printed the answers for you. They're in the folder. So be working on these lessons and be doing that construction packet. All right, peace out. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.